Alright then, so I am ready to go again with my assistant Serena here. And I'm Isaac. This is my main character ever since, since WrestleMania Backlash when Geno was killed off by Goku Black. You get the idea. Just follow the storylines from the live streams of the comic strip visual novel thumbnails if you could. But welcome back for more of the WWE 2K23 of the MyRise storyline of The Lock. Isaac's story. We're going to continue our story in progress, episode 3. More of the side quests of this storyline here. Well, so let's get this started. Talk to Kayla Braxton.
I just interviewed Ludwig Kaiser, who said WWE matches aren't enough of a test. So he's now proposing a 5 out of 9 falls match. Management hates the idea and would love it if someone could take him out in a 2 out of 3 falls match to shut him up. Interested?
Interested. Ludwig Kaiser. Out of Imperium, huh? Nobody likes Imperium, not even me. So, he wants to do a 2 out of 3 falls match, huh? Or a 3 out of 5, or 4 out of 7, 5 out of 9. Basically, 2 out of 3 falls will suffice. I can guarantee that's going to work out in the process.
It's the man who might transform WWE forever, The Lock.
So once again, Serena follows me from where I should go. I mean, I don't mind an assistant.
The following contest is a 2 out of 3
Kat, of course,
falls
is the
match.
videographer
Making his way to the
whose
ring
documentary
from
of
Chicago,
my story,
Illinois, weighing in at 295 pounds, the WWE Intercontinental Champion, the legend, the Gladiator, Isaac.
Rumor has it that The Lock has already had various disagreements with WWE management. Well, the greats are always a little difficult, aren't they?
Are you kidding? At least I'm not having trouble with management, though. We're going by as The Lock. Well, seems like it was going forced or
The Lock has been handed the keys to WWE. Is he ready to drive?
I am called The Lock, even though I have that ruthless aggression feel. Oh look, here comes Ludwig Kaiser out of Deutschland, yeah.
Make way for Ludwig Kaiser.
A man dedicated to the cause of Imperium and its leader, Gunther, proving time and time again that the mat is sacred.
To them, the mat is sacred, but they always like to play stupidity when it comes to dirty.
And his opponent, representing Imperium from Hamburg, Germany, weighing in at 220 pounds, Ludwig Kaiser.
A piercing look on his face.
No nonsense, all business.
I was minding my own business backstage, and this guy stared me down and then yelled at me to move out of his way.
Bravo, Ludwig.
You suck, Corey. Corey Graves. I'm not proud. I hate that. I don't like those who like to turn heel because they really
intimidating
stink.
Opponent.
No, practically unflappable, strict and regimented.
And there's such precision in everything he does.
He thinks he's so smart he can actually pull this off. Oh, really? Does he actually have a thing or two when it comes to The Lock? Maybe I should lock him up and throw away the key.
The Intercontinental Champion is taking on the German sensation Ludwig Kaiser in a 2 out of 3 falls battle of endurance tonight.
You think that's endurance? I heard this was originally supposed to be a 5 out of 9 falls match.
Well, then this is probably a good time to make sure we have overtime written into our contracts.
Overtime? Really, Corey Graves? I mean, could you at least try to throw and pick a bone?
Here it comes.
X-Flex.
Man.
Oh, wiped out with the crossbody.
Targeting
Haven't
the
they
arm
teach you anything about the arts of war?
Fisherman's Buster.
Oh, I'm sorry, mein
Killer
Herr.
instinct from the lock.
He's lost some of his wind now.
Uh-oh. This feels almost blasphemous. The most electrifying move in all of entertainment.
Able to sidestep it.
There's
Nice
one.
snap suplex.
We're not done just yet.
Part 2.
There's two.
And looking for the trifecta.
Your three amigos. Kinshasa!
No doubt Ludwig is having trouble here.
Yeah, Kaiser really has to show some more resistance.
And that was an efficient form of
That
offense.
was
for that
late
move.
of me. That was so late of me. That sucks to be you, but not this.
Looking for the submission. Inverted figure 4 leg lock. This could be it.
If only you could have been more predictable.
Setting them up for Fisherman's
I have
Buster.
no
He's
idea
looking a
how
little
I
weary now.
timed that one, but that was
Look at this.
impressive.
That took athleticism.
That is the attitude of a daredevil. The ability to take risk with minimal trepidation.
No fear. Absolute reckless abandon.
Quick return to the ring. The lock isn't holding anything back.
Ludwig was ready for that.
Have you ever heard of the Tombstone Pile Driver?
Tombstone pile driver.
This ends
Looks
now.
a lot out of the wind, but I'm usually fine.
Rear chin lock, and now just rapid fire punches.
He skirts around it.
Lock might be looking to fly.
Get up.
From the top. Axe handle.
No doubt Ludwig is having trouble here.
Yeah, Kaiser really has to show some
You
more resistance.
really
That
have
didn't
no
go as Lock
idea.
designed.
Really?
Exchange,
Want to go
reversing
for
the
that
reversal.
throat thrust?
Single leg drop kick caught him. He's turning the tables.
Man, just a multitude of strikes.
Rights and lefts, elbows, knees, all of them lethal.
An agile escape.
And misses on the springboard. And the Lock has picked up the pace.
The lock's showing that edge.
Here
That
comes the
ruthlessness.
Hammerlock Scorpion Death Drop.
Reverse DDT.
Right in the arm.
Punches to the ear.
You do realize I can make it all better for you.
The Lock is focused on finishing this.
From behind.
What?
Hit that just as hard as his opponent does.
For the win. 2. Kick out. I thought it was finished off for sure.
That move has brought him so many victories, but almost brought him defeat just then.
That was the best weapon in the arsenal, but it wasn't enough to produce an end result. Able to interrupt the attack.
No, I saw it and I was late. I saw it and I was late. I saw it and I was late.
My God.
You are the worst, mein Herr. ser gut, ja?
Those knees, all of them leap.
Haha, Diamond Cutter! Haha! Ludwig is krank!
Nice cross body.
Here comes the Olympics! Slam! Call it the inverted Olympic
Yeah,
slam.
Kaiser really has to show some more resistance.
Yeah.
Burst into the arm drag.
Really, man?
The lock put a stop to that. Here he goes for the win. Then he closes it out.
Don't need a finisher when it comes to that.
Man, just a multitude of strikes.
But I can add something to that. Add that something else if that.
He gets out of the way. Counter after counter.
Oh!
Answered by another counter. Missed timing.
Knock Rex! Kinshasa!
The upper hair now belongs to the lock.
The lock isn't holding anything.
And then
Here is your winner, the legend, the gladiator, Isaac.
wrestle perhaps the perfect match. Never any doubt in this win.
As always, Cole, you're more polite than I am, so I'll just say what we're all thinking. This was as one-sided as it gets.
How could it get one-sided when it just so happens I was trying to use finishing moves, but instead I actually were able to pull off those shots, were strong enough, even though they were not finishers or signatures, but able to do the job and get it done. You could say that was quite the effort you put in there. Kinshasa, call it strong style. I guess Ludwig Kaiser won't be able to pull off those 2 out of 3 falls match in a way that he just lost in a 2 out of 3 falls match. So much for him, though. Nine lives. Nope, nope. You cannot stop progress. My plans to change weak American wrestling will be fulfilled. Give it up, stupid. You suck, you know that? Why don't you grow up and go back to the kiddie court? Melee Fanny Fan.
Want to join my book club? I tried to recruit Robert Roode, but he said the only part of a book he likes is the ending. Or, as he called it, the book's finishing move. He said he's got the best ending in WWE, but I thought maybe you could take him on and show him yours?
Why not? After all, it's the thought that counts. So, a finisher match. There are no countouts, no pinfalls, no submissions, no disqualifications. The only way to win, and it's this right here, is to do your finisher move before your opponent does that finisher move on you. Finisher moves only. Signature moves do not count. If you think it counts, it does not.
It's the superstar who's a lock to be on top of WWE for years to come.
Remember, signature moves do not count. Finisher moves, yes. Signature moves, no.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 295 pounds. The WWE Intercontinental Champion, the legend, the gladiator, Isaac.
Transformational talent only comes along so often, but the lock might just fit the bill.
I hope so. I already bought a ton of lock merch.
You can get the lock merch at your closest store near you, or just go onto your website, whichever works best for you. I'm the so-called Intercontinental Champion.
Lock yourself to your seats. It's
and I
time
think
for
I
this man
feel a
to
lot
go to
better
work.
since I'm going on my own way. I thought I was ready for being the main leader as the RWO, but I guess I wasn't. I have to forge a path of my own and find my true calling.
The Intercontinental Champion and Robert Roode apparently have unfinished business, and they're settling it here on Raw in a finisher match.
Anyone else ever heard Roode say he's got the best finisher in WWE?
Constantly. But I think he's in for a rude awakening against the lock.
Around into a neck breaker.
Well, remember, there are no countouts, no pinfalls, no submissions, and no disqualifications. Only way to win is to use your finisher before your opponent does. So that's the only thing you're going to win out of this match. This match can go anywhere. And I mean it can go anywhere.
My goodness.
You have to question what kind of malintent is behind a powerbomb with that much force.
Oh, my goodness.
From the ground. Oh.
A deadlift running power
Unyielding
slam.
showing of authority, no two ways about it.
Oh!
This is the target. Uh-oh.
Nice try. Do you think you're going to try to do some way to commit the Olympic slam or the inverted Olympic slam? Didn't think so. Here comes a pump handle vertical suplex power bomb, and I bet you will love this one.
Oh my goodness.
The powerbomb's not meant to be pretty, but oh man, does it get the job done.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they don't want to be taking any more of those.
Momentum on the side
Ever
of the
heard?
lock.
Here's
Looks like
another
Roode's
kind of
having
power
trouble
bomb
generating
called
any
the
sort of defense.
Last
And they just busted out
Ride.
an impactful maneuver.
Look at the angle. It's nasty. Nothing but bad intentions when you work your opponent's back like that.
I don't have to run, but I can do this.
Boom! Claymore delivered. He has been here before, and he knows what he needs to do.
And he has free reign to the outside with no countouts to worry about.
Just remember, finishers match and check out the match rules. No countouts, no disqualifications, no pinfalls, no submissions, nothing. Only way to win: use your finisher against your opponent, and the match ends instantly. Of course, if your opponent uses a finisher on you, then you automatically lose. So the only way to win is to use your finisher on your opponent before your opponent tries to use their finisher on you or counters your finisher, or else it doesn't count. Of course, you can use a finisher, the submission, as a finisher, whether it's in the ring or outside the ring. Signature move does not count, okay? So there's a difference between those two.
Vicious right forearm. Can Roode withstand much more of this?
A killer instinct from the lock is shining through. Kicks to the lower back, clutching the wrist.
Oh, somebody's doing the yes movement.
Just absolutely punishing their opponent here, relentlessly.
That really hurts, don't it?
Talk about dismantling your opponent.
You know, as much as I want to do Black
And the lock
Mask,
has picked up
I
the
don't
pace.
think
Looks like
so.
Roode's having trouble generating any
But
sort of
I've got
defense.
an idea when it comes to this.
Oh, I hope they back up. They're getting too close for comfort.
Well, no one's paying attention to you, Saxton. They're too busy beating the tar out of each other. Holding on by a thread, maybe even less at this point.
Roode can't be feeling glorious right now.
Oh, he's in trouble, Byron.
Well, this is a warning to grab our stuff and go.
Keep it in the ring, please. Saxton's a very fragile boy.
Are you kidding how he would be a fragile boy when it comes to
He is
this?
clearly looking to destroy
Have
his
you seen a
opponent
fireman's
right
carry
now.
jackhammer? I'll show you.
We have officially reached knockout victory. This one is over.
Here is your winner, the legend, the gladiator, Isaac.
And that seemed like a pretty easy day at the office right there.
This is what you get when you have complete confidence and control of the situation.
When it comes to being the Lock, you realize what it means when I take this in a serious and literal way, and also ruthless aggression. I think Serena really does enjoy this, even though she is my helper in a kind of way, to see that I left and going under a new identity in such a way. I'm still called Luz Morado, but I'm usually calling myself as the Lock in a way, per se. I don't mind, but usually that name is still kind of forced in a way. Well, at least I get to know what's going to happen next. Finishing school. Well, you know, Melee Fanny Fan says, nice, that reminded me of the end of The Count of Monte Cristo. Ever read it? I know a great group to discuss it with. So far, just me, but if you join, our membership will double. Think about it, okay? Oh, it's not wrong there about joining in a club, I suppose. Oh, look, it's Sami Zayn with a brace on his neck.
Wow, look who it is.
Sammy, what happened to your neck?
Don't get cute with me. You know exactly what happened. I had no idea who I was facing, and as a result, I lost, suffering emotional and physical damages after you assaulted me with that safe. I am going to sue you for everything you're worth.
I'd rather take you on in the ring than in the courtroom, but it doesn't look like you're in any condition to do that.
No, I'm not, thanks to you and your shenanigans. But maybe we can work something out. I won't sue under the following conditions. First, when I'm ready, I get a rematch for my title. And second, you no longer use the safe as part of your entrance, as it will cause further emotional distress, putting me at an unfair disadvantage.
I actually already told management I was done with the safe. Anyway, just let me know when you're ready to lose to me again.
I will, but it won't be a loss for me. And in the meantime, I have one other condition to prevent legal action. First, you must face my hand-picked opponent, so I can rest up and do some extra scouting.
Sure. But if you try to say the words, I'll sue you, I'd rather send you to Fat Lip, Arizona.
Sure. Who do you want me to go up against?
Oh, you'll find out in the ring. Not a great feeling when you don't know who you're facing, is it? Good luck.
Sell the rewards. Okay, story confirmation. This is the story confirmation prompt. It will give you relevant information on the story, such as the rewards gained on completion. You always have the option to confirm or back out of a story through this prompt. If you decide to confirm, you will be locked into a story and can no longer take on other stories until you finish the current one. If you feel like you want to explore a little more or customize your WWE superstar, you can always select to decline the story and come back to it later, as long as you not pass through a story gate. A men's neck brace, huh? So yeah, this is where you get rewards on the men's and women's division, both the Lock and the Legacy. Of course, it's a little different than 2K22's of the MyRise storyline, so a little bit more to that way later on, okay? Whew. The Lock just became just the second ever superstar to win the Intercontinental Championship in their WWE debut. Can he keep his massive momentum going as the next big thing, or the chosen one, or the one who can do it all?
Take a good look at the new face of WWE. It's the Lock.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 295 pounds, the WWE Intercontinental Champion, the Legend, the Gladiator, Isaac.
We're looking at some of the most intense competitors in all of WWE about to take part in one of the most anticipated matches ever.
I will laugh at the face of Sami Zayn anyway. But I guess I'm facing his opponent when it comes to that, I suppose.
Anything can happen tonight. All's fair in Lock and War.
They say all's fair in love and war, so I just hope whose opponent I'm going to be facing. It's got to be Ridge Holland.
A man who absolutely adores a fight.
And his opponent, accompanied by Sami Zayn, representing the Brawling Brutes from the United Kingdom, weighing in at 253 pounds, Ridge Holland!
Ridge Holland learned his craft from some of the biggest names in British wrestling. But he now sits under the learning tree of perhaps the best brawler in WWE history.
A man you definitely don't want to start a fight with.
I've heard of the Brawling Brutes were a great faction group until they split up, and then Ridge Holland went back to NXT,
and then
applies to this Butch, as I already know, now goes by the name of Pete Dunne, in which he is back, who calls himself the Bruiserweight. I would be surprised if he is back on the roster of 2K24 besides 2K22.
After his spectacular debut, the Intercontinental Champion will look to keep his momentum going tonight against Sami Zayn's hand.
And by the way, this is not a scripted loss. It's actually a scripted shot.
To rehab his neck at ringside.
Buckle up, folks. The Lock's title might not be up for grabs, but his reputation would certainly take a hit if he takes a step backwards here tonight.
British strong style applied.
Springboard, Phoenix splash! You gotta be kidding me.
Here's the hammerlock, followed by the
Heartbreaker.
Yes.
Look at this. Clutching the wrist.
Oh my God.
Torturing their opponent.
I call it finger food.
Just mangling the opposition.
Oh, ow. Oh, my.
Yes, that's how Pete Dunne is doing.
Needs to go back
finger food. Here comes the inverted Olympic slam.
Olympic slam. Flat out power. A deadlift military press.
Holy moly.
Don't underestimate me.
Going for the pin.
Sami Zayn just blindsided with his chain.
That is an automatic DQ.
Before he faces Sami Zayn.
Come on, now!
Did Sami say something about the
Could be some kind of revenge for what happened when the Lock debuted.
With the deranged Sami Zayn calling the shots, nothing is off limits.
Well, whatever the plan is, Sami looks to be maneuvering the lock toward the stage.
And the Lock's helpless after taking that blow from his own chain.
And there it is. Ridge Holland has brought out the Lock safe.
What the heck is their plan?
Belly-to-belly suplex on the unforgiving stage.
Now what are they going to do?
Is Sami Zayn trying to tip the safe over on top of the lock?
Those things weigh like 1,000 pounds. This is way worse than what the Lock did to Sami.
Funny how Isaac pulled off to push the safe.
This is bad.
Especially with both of them pushing it now.
I don't think I can watch this.
Gabriel Slade is here.
Thankfully, he's going to put an end to this.
Yeah, Sami and Ridge want no part of him.
Oh, no idea if these two are friends. Maybe Slade just didn't want to see someone get squashed.
Well, Lock certainly looks frustrated with himself, or Gabriel Slade, or maybe all of the above.
He should just be happy he's walking out of here on his own 2 feet and not getting peeled off the stage.
You know, I should be thankful for Gabriel Slade, but I left in a hurry, though. It just goes to show you that someone who was being very sneaky would like to do this in a not-so-fine way. So I guess he wants revenge, or should I say he has a vendetta against Isaac. That you're feeling better, Sami Zayn. But you and your goon should have taken me out when you had the chance. And now you're going to pay. And it seems that we are going to stop here for the time being. And we are going to continue to pick up from where we left off. And thank you guys for watching. So don't forget to like, comment, favorite, and subscribe. And tell me what do you guys think of WWE 2K23 of the MyRise storyline of the Lock of Isaac's story. My main character, that is, as your main owner and founder of this entire channel, who likes to take chances, making mistakes, and getting messy, who likes peanut butter and chocolate and a breakfast for dinner. Godspeed, play safe, and shalom. Just remember to fight with honor, love, truth, and justice. I'll see you guys next time for another episode of WWE 2K23 of the MyRise storylines. Friendship is magic for everyone. Take it away, Fiend.